channel. I'm Omkar, and today I'm starting a brand new series dedicated to one of the most important, at least understood areas of modern technologies, which is data centers. From server to cooling system, from networking to security, and from cloud to AI, data centers are the backbone of digital world. In this series, I will simplify every concept step by step in a way that's easy to understand for students, engineers, and anyone curious about how the digital infrastructure really works. If you are interested in learning the complete journey of how the data centers are designed, built, and operated, make sure you subscribe and follow this series. Without wasting time, we can start our first episode of this series, which is understanding of data centers, its fundamental and the importance. So, uh, most of the time we have the question that what is the data centers. So data centers are is a specialized facility where an organization can keeps all the critical IT systems. This includes its servers, the networking equipment, storage devices. In simple word, it is a backbone of digital operations. Whenever you use an app, open a website, or watch a video, or send an email somewhere inside the data centers, a server is processing that request. The facility are built for continuous operations for 24 by 7 with a high reliability. Businesses depend on them to keep their digital services running without interruptions, which has the core purpose to house the network equipment, then the process, then the distribute critical data center. Reliability and uptime, which ensures the uh, data center can run 24 by 7. Environmental control to keep the temperature and humidity inside the data centers to make sure the equipments are prevent from the failures. Then strategic importance to support digital transformation and enable disaster recovery and the business continuity. Second is the core components of the data centers. Inside data centers, multiple components works together to deliver the performance and uptime. First are the servers. Servers are the main important heart of this complete digital infrastructures. These are the powerful computers that runs applications and the process the data. Next is storage systems, which includes the hard drives, SSDs, and large storage arrays, which used to save the data. Then we have networking devices like switches, routers, and the firewalls, which ensure the secure and uninterrupted communication between the systems. And the connecting all these is the structure cabling infrastructure. In structure cabling, fiber and the copper cables are carefully designed to handle the high speed data flow. All these components together form the IT infrastructure of these data centers. Next is infrastructure and support systems. So, just having IT equipment is not enough. To keep the data centers running efficiently, we need storage supporting infrastructure. Then this starts with the power system. Uninterrupted power supplies like UPS. We have diesel generators that ensure the facility never goes down. Then next are the cooling systems such as our CRA units, then our crack units, then chillers, then precision cooling solutions. Nowadays we have the liquid coolings that maintains the optimal temperature and humidity inside data centers. Then we have the fire detection systems and the suppression systems which can protect the facility from the fire related risk. And finally we have the physical security measures which includes the access control system, CCTV, then the threat detections, We have the bullards, barriers at the external physical security systems. Now, that what are the types of data centers? These are the types which depends on the IT uh, components which possess inside the data centers, or its megawatt mostly. The data center exists in the different forms depending on the business models and the usage. So first one is the enterprise data centers are owned and operated by the operations organizations for their internal usage. Then we have the colocation data centers. Mostly it provide the space, power, and cooling to multiple customers who brings their own equipments. In colocation data centers, the client will build the data centers, and the client's clients, though end clients, will have their they can house their equipment inside the client's data center for and give the rent as per the rental basis. This colocation data center works. Then we have the cloud data centers. Nowadays we know about the AWS, Azure, and the Google Cloud, which where the customer use the virtual resources instead of physical hardware. So this one is very famous cloud or the data centers model. Then we have the edge data centers are the smaller in size, like facilities located closer to user to reduce the latency, especially for the real-time applications like IoT and streaming. Like we have our main hyperscale data center at the middle of the one of the biggest uh, cities, and then we have different small edge data centers at the around of the cities to connect them through give the higher connectivity to for these real-time applications like IoT and streaming. For example, we have these nowadays we have the ADAS system in the cars, and to run those ADAS systems and autonomous vehicle systems, we should have the proper networking to cater that load, cater that requirement. We need to introduce we are the data centers will introduce these small edge data centers, which is located to the near of the most of the hyperscale data centers, which can reduce the latency. Then we have the what are the significance and the emerging trends inside the data centers. When we talk about uh, the trends inside the data centers, then especially because data centers are essential the power al- almost every digital services we are rely on, from online banking to the social media, from e-commerce platform to any of the applications. Everything runs on the data centers. We need to ensure that the data availability and the business continuity and the higher performance even during the peak loads or the failure. Organizations depends on them to store the critical informations, then the services without any downtime. In short, the data centers keep the digital world running smoothly. To and what are when we talk about the modern trends inside the data centers, then the industry is very evolving rapidly. Many companies are moving towards the virtualization and the cloud-based environmental, reducing the dependency or the physical hardware. AI and automations are now being used to monitor the equipment, optimization, cooling, and predict the failure. Then we have growing the demands in the data centers, adopting the high density racks, energy efficiency, cooling systems, and then green technologies like renewable energy and liquid cooling. These trends are shaping the next generation and smarter, more efficient data centers. So these are the some trends inside the data centers. I hope these videos you like, and will continue this journey in next videos also. Till then, thank you.